Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King Classic and our Tauren Druid playthrough. We are going to be headed over into the Charred Vale today. We have harpies to take care of, we have Gaia seeds to plant. And we might have fire elementals also, right? Yeah, we need incenderites from the fire elementals there. We're going to take the back way into the Charred Vale, as we like to do. I hope you guys are all doing well today, and I should say thank you for clicking on the video and choosing to spend some of your time here with me. I really do appreciate it. I did go back to a feral spec. I know, that's going to make some of you happy and it's going to disappoint other people. But I really wasn't feeling balance. Too much downtime, too much mana issues at this level and with the gear that we have. So it's probably not like the fault of the spec. Could be gear, it could be that once we can get into Moonkin form, maybe it would be much better. Unfortunately, that's not going to be till like level 40. So I've gone back to feral. We're going to try to stick it out in cat form for the most part. So we'll see how that goes. Kind of unfortunate for me, I guess, that the playstyle I enjoy most on the Druid is kind of the bear. That being said, we are doing a human warrior playthrough now, so trying to enjoy the rage mechanic on that class and not impose it on the Druid here, but it does tend to be the playstyle. What I like about it, like especially early game, is that we get the free AoE. We get free AoE with Glyph of Maul. Like, how can I not take advantage of that? But here I am as a cat. So there is that. That's part of how I feel right now about the Druid. We could definitely be going into stealth here. Would probably be more beneficial. See, I mean, yeah, I mean, this isn't gonna work. Let's go with this. Yeah, I mean, honestly, unless there's something for the cat that replaces Glyph of Maul, and I haven't looked, so I don't know. Until we get some kind of AoE with the cat, it's not going to work. Yeah, it's, without some kind of AoE, it's not going to work, so. And I feel like they would have had to consider that when they made Glyph of Maul, right? So what do we get as a cat that does any kind of AoE damage? Are we waiting to get Mangle? We can use Mangle in cat and bear. Doesn't say mangle the target, inflicting damage. This is not an AoE. Unless we have a way to make it an AoE, it wouldn't be through talents. So yeah, I'm just kind of wondering, like, what does the cat get that's going to help me do multi-target damage? Can we use swipe? This is swipe bear. Maybe we eventually get a swipe cat? Could be something. We don't need any of these storm witches. We need to move on here a little bit. King's blood I could use. I am willing to fight for it. And we are going to have to. Nope. None of those buttons are the buttons that I wanted. Yeah, I would have liked to have gone the caster route on the Druid. It was interesting, but without a way to keep more of our mana, I just can't do it. Need to have a way to keep our mana going for like long periods of time before we have to drink. And if we could figure that out, then I would probably enjoy balance. Although, honestly, the entire time I'm playing Balance, I'm wondering why I'm not just playing an actual casting class. So yeah, there's that. I also keep dreading that time when we have to be in Moonkin form, because it's basically my least favorite appearance in the entire game. If you were to take every armor set, every transmog, every shapeshift, put them all next to each other, Moonkin form would be my least favorite thing to look at in the game at all. I don't know why. I don't have a great reason for it or justification for it. I just don't like the way the Moonkin form looks. I never have. It's always bothered me. And we're not at a point where we can get the Glyph of Stars, I believe it is, that turns you into like kind of like a star form, but you keep your physical appearance for the most part. If I could get that, that'd be huge. Let's go ahead and heal up here. If we want to find the fire elementals, we are going to have to make our way more to the west, I believe. There will be harpies over there as well. Over here we have rogue feathers and slayers. Let's try to grab the rogue feathers that we can. One of these is going to be harder to find, and I feel like it's different every time. I feel like they all share the same spawn points, and like the types that you get spawned in are kind of random. But one of these types is going to be hard for us to find. It always works out that way. We do have a couple of fire elementals over this way too. And I wonder if that's kind of the same thing. I wonder if I need to take these guys where I can find them. Would probably be a good idea. I interrupted that way too soon. I should have let that one roll a little bit more. He probably wouldn't have gotten this one off. Got myself into kind of a bad position here, and we have no mana, so we're going to get mana really quick. And then we're going to shapeshift, and we're going to work our way out of this little area. This is just a bunch of enemies that we don't really need. And we're going to end up fighting somebody here, I feel like. We might get really lucky. Look at that. Thread the needle. It only worked because these guys are green. If they had been yellow, we would have probably aggroed both of them. Alright, what do we have down here? We have wind callers that we don't need. More wind callers. We have an ambusher that we do need. And regular old harpies, which we also need. Yeah, it feels like it's completely random, and then you have these wind callers that spawn in that you don't need at all. I don't know if we ever need the wind callers. Kind of a waste to pull only one of them. Especially with them being a little bit under level. we will go for the chest. I know if I don't go for the chest, someone will remind me of the time that we found a blue in a chest. The one time that we found a blue in a chest. The one time it's happened in 18 years of me playing the game. But yeah, if I don't check this chest, I'm gonna regret it, so... Even if we have to fight 6 harpies to get to it. I wonder why we have to shift out to grab this. We can grab herbs while shapeshifted, we can interact with lots of things while shapeshifted, but for some reason planting the Gaia seeds, we have to be notched. You'd think a bear would be pretty good at digging a hole, which could plant a seed in it, just saying. Alright, we've got 7 out of 7 of those guys. I feel like we need to head further south here. I feel like there has to be a quest for the charred ancients. They're too specific for there not to be a quest for them. But I don't think as many times as we've been here that I've ever done a quest for them. He did drop a green sword. feel like we're going to have to fight a bunch of storm witches that we don't need to clear to some of these rogue feathers. Let's just go ahead and do that. If we can get 2, that's great. 3, I don't really like. We're going to do life bloom here. We are going to have to do a couple of things. We are going to have to shift out and heal. We might die. Oh, we're dead. Wow. Okay. It's been a while since we died. Have we died on the... Yeah, we've died. It's been a while. Usually with heals we can overcome basically anything, but that was too much damage coming all at once. And I couldn't quite get the healing touch off. I probably should have prioritized doing the stomp before I tried to heal. And made sure that it actually hit everybody. That would be about the only thing I would think to do differently. Besides, you know, not pull 3 guys, obviously. Sad part is I don't think we killed anybody. It's the sad part. Well, hello there. We're just gonna run into these same guys. Like, it'd be great to have like a slow... I guess we could cast roots really quick when they start to run. We could bash if it's off cooldown. But yeah, we don't have much else to deal with the runners. We've pulled this one as well, so it's like slow payback here. Yep, it's kind of annoying that we have to shift out because that's going to cost us mana. Luckily, we only have 1 more to do. Get some mana back here. This will be the last Slayer that we need. Then we need Ambushers and Rogue Feathers. Let's grab our last Gaia seed right here. Plant our last Gaia seed, rather. Then we'll head up here to the north a little bit and see if we can find the rest of what we need. I feel like the ambushers are going to be the hardest to find. Look at all these wind callers. If I kill all these, surely they won't all come back as wind callers. can't do this on the cat. We need a little bleed. If we had just a little bit of bleed. Just a little bleed. Those guys would go off, they'd bleed, they'd die. It'd be great. They wouldn't aggro buddies or make us chase them. We do need more fire elementals, so this is actually okay. We could apparently handle 4 of them if they're not casters. So 2 more rogue feathers and 3 more ambushers. I'm gonna keep just clearing these guys out. Mainly because when they respawn, they're probably gonna respawn differently. But also because, like, as we do this, I'm finding... Oh, that was not what I wanted. There we go. Oh no, come back. Where are you going? Why are you running away? You were invited to this party, and you will attend. Let's do a little life bloom here. Alright, we have some bruiseweed back here. I don't think that's going to guarantee a skill up. But we could clear it anyway. Pathfinder Cloak of the Monkey. We don't need that, do we? Well, I thought I had a better cloak. And I thought I had re-equipped all of my agility stuff. But apparently I didn't. I re-equipped some of it. Hope I didn't sell a bunch of my agility stuff, but as it turns out, I may have. We've got the strength, stamina, leather on, strength, agility, stamina here, strength, agility here. Did I not have a pair of agility pants and boots? Could have swore I did. Maybe they got sold. We can go strength and agility here. Rather just keep the stamina and intellect, I guess. And yeah. Interesting. I guess it's possible that I could have vendored any agility pants and boots we could have had. These have strength and stam on them, so those might be okay. Alright. Looks like everything else is okay. Except for the cloak, which we'll do agility, stamina for now. And that should be fine. Okay, do we have respawns yet? Kind of. Let's come over here and grab the King's Blood. And this is what I meant when I said that eventually one of these types or multiple types would be hard to find. In this case, it's the ambushers. And we need 1 ambusher and 2 rogue feathers. Here's a rogue feather. And I see the last rogue feather right up here. Or we could pull this one. I'd rather not get a storm witch if we could help it. Oh yeah, healing sometimes would probably be good. You know, just taking a look at my health every once in a while. Apparently it's fine. Thanks to Life Bloom. Or Life Blood, even. Alright, well, I mean, that limits where they can spawn to up in the north, I guess, for the ones we need. let's try to hunt down some burning destroyers for the incendicite. While we see if the last ambusher is going to spawn somewhere up there. Alright, here is the ambusher that we need. And now we just have the task of tracking down fire elementals, which we need many of. Luckily, it does seem to be 100% drop rate when we do find them. It's finding them that's the problem, apparently. Gonna try not to chain too many things behind me here. But a little bit of it might not be avoidable. Here we go. This is a tiny one, but it says we can still, says we can still get the item. I don't know why he's so little. He's a rogue flame spirit, but the other ones were bigger. He still has the item, so... I like to try to pull him away a little bit, but he has quite a range. Here we go. That's good. Alright, I see another one over here. I feel like the same thing with the elementals as with the harpies, that they can spawn an earth elemental or a fire elemental. So maybe we're gonna have to start taking out the earth elementals we find at these spawn points. This little area is actually quite a cluster of enemies. Like, there are enemies moving around, flying around all over the place at cramped quarters. Probably be pretty dangerous if we were a couple levels lower. Maybe we should go down the path here. Are there odds that we can find at least 2 of the 4 potential spawns it shows? Maybe we do that. I don't know if I've ever been down this path. Maybe at some point. Usually we take the back way in and out of town. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can find down here. Could be informative. So far, a whole lot of nothing we need. So, yeah. Good to know. Back into the Vale we go. Here we go. Maybe they take time to grow up, and we're finding them when they first spawn. Maybe that's what's happening. Yeah, like, see these 2 earth elementals here? I'm starting to feel like maybe we need to take these guys out. They have a Curse of Weakness, which lowers melee attack power, which is really bad for us. Yeah, this has been a tough one, hasn't it? I thought the harpies were going to be the toughest thing we had to do back here, but it's definitely the fire elementals. The lack thereof. Said fire elementals. Now imagine if there were multiple people back here trying to do this quest. Obviously there's like no one here. That's been pretty clear. Yeah, we are not having any luck finding our last one. If you've been around the channel for a while, you'll know that nothing kind of gets on my nerves the way running in circles looking for mobs does. I have a pretty high tolerance for most things, but for some reason running in circles kind of drives me crazy. It's something about like the obvious futility and non-linearity and non-progression of it. Because it's a loop, and you just keep running it and running it. Yeah, it really gets to me. How many more times do we circle? How many more times? Oh, thank God. Whew, okay, here we go. Okay, let's hearth back. Yeah, I think I need to hearth back. We're like 20 feet away, but we're ready to hearth back. Speak to Genway, Sankria, and Ashenvale. Yeah, how's Ashenvale doing these days? How is Ashenvale doing? Satterhorns is 26. Destroy the Legion is 30. Lost Pages. Ordonis' head we need to do. That turns into somebody here in Sunrock. Warsong supplies. Warsong supplies. We have to plant that banner, right? We still have that quest. Oh, we have a turn-in back here that we just never turned in. Never turned it in. Aren't going to get credit for it now. We have Janae of the Earthen Ring just took us there. Maybe we could come back and do at least like the Satyr Horns and the Legion stuff and just kind of finish up whatever else we have. Murgut's Totem. Yeah, we could do that. That would be nice. Let's see a little bit more of Ashenvale.
Oh.
Limiting the number of Blood Fury harpies will not be enough. The only cure for their disease would be to slay their leader, Blood Fury Ripper. We saw Ripper like 7 times. She is all but a queen to those filthy creatures. Slay her and their numbers will surely diminish. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I don't think anything else is going to take us back there. So, maybe we'll go do it. Maybe not. Kinda want to do this stuff in Ashenvale.
The winds guide you. Walk with the earth.
Alright, either way guys, I am going to take a break here for now. I think that next time I want to go back to Ashenvale, maybe we'll start by getting her head really quick, turning that in. And then we'll take a flight up to Zoramgar, get that turned in. Then we can head back over to Splinter Tree Post, pick up Satyr Horns. And I think we can do Satyr Horns first. Then go after Murgut's Totem. And maybe get lucky and find the logging rope while we're fighting guys over there. We'll get Ordonis' head. We'll get the Warsong oil. And eventually we will fight the Legion. So yeah, that will be next time, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate all of the support. It does mean the world to me. So until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.